Hello, math friends. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how you can use inequalities to represent real-world situations. And I was thinking, what are some situations that you guys would be interested in? And I started thinking about driving. And I got my information from the Minnesota Driver's Manual that you could look at online. But I was thinking this is probably the kind of car most of you will get, right? Maybe. So I was thinking, what do you have to do to get a permit these days? And this is what I found out, that you have to be at least 15. So could you be 15? Sure. But you have to be at least 15 years of age. And you have to do classroom instruction and behind the wheel instruction. But if you're 18 or older, then you don't have to do the behind the wheel and the classroom instruction. So that made me think, how could I write an inequality to represent the age that you have to be to get a permit where you have to also do the classroom instruction and the behind the wheel? So what I'm seeing up here is that those ages fall between these 15 and 18. It could be any age in between there. So I'm going to say, hey, my age has to be this variable A. And I'm going to say that A has to be bigger. I got to be bigger than 15, but it said at least, and that language at least says you could be 15 as well. So it also includes the 15. And then it says over here that if you are 18 years of age or older, so if I'm 18, I don't have to do it anymore. So that means that A would have to be if you're less than 18. If you are 18, you're off the hook. You don't have to do the behind the wheel or the classroom instruction. So the 18 wouldn't be included in the ages that make you do it. So my inequality would be that your age would be 15, has to be less than or equal to your age, or less than 18. And if you fall in that range, then you're going to have to go ahead and do the classroom instruction and behind the wheel to get your driver's permit. I'm sure most of you probably want to get on the vroom, vroom. That's what you have to do. Well, what happens next? Well, what happens next is you get this provisional license, and this is the second stage. So this license is valid for 2 years from your application date, and has restrictions that don't apply to full driver's license, like you have to use a seatbelt, or use child restraint, and you may not use or talk on a cell phone while driving, even hands-free devices. So to get this provisional license, you have to be at least 16 years of age. You have to do the classroom and behind the wheel, and you have to have had a permit for at least 6 months. And you have to pass the road test. That's the part that I remember from when I was young. Scary. You always got super nervous. So if we want to write an inequality to represent the age that you must be in order to get your provisional license, it tells us here that your age has to be at least. If you are not at least 16 years of age, you have your age, you have 16, you have to be greater than or equal to 16. So you could be 17, you could be 18, but this number has to be at least 16. This represents all the ages that you could be that would allow you to get the provisional license. There's a whole bunch of rules out there about your license and when you can get your Class D, but we know that at least this is true. And this is the age that we all remember from back in the day. Okay? When you get to get those keys and get behind the wheel. Pretty super fun stuff. The big thing you want to look for when you're talking about writing inequalities in real life situations is if they're talking about more than. Well, then the quantity you're talking about is not included. You wouldn't have that equals underneath. Same with if you say less than. But when we use things like we did in our example with at least, that's when you start to see the inequality sign have that little line underneath to include it. Okay, so, and same with at most. So these are different signs we could have. We could have greater than, we could have less than, we could have greater than or equal to where the quantity is included, or we could have less than or equal to where, again, the quantity is included. So these are your 4 choices when you're trying to write those inequalities that apply to a real life situation. You really have to read carefully and talk about what numbers would work. So go away, work hard, and think about getting those driver's license. Scary!